Today we're going to use some objects to stamp and scrape and paint on your paper. The first thing you should always do is write your name and class on the back of your paper. I'm using a messy mat. This makes cleanup a little bit easier. These will work the best with the liquid tempera paint just because it's a little thicker and you will get some really cool textures. So some of these might be used kind of like paintbrushes where you can drag them, you can try dotting them. Some of these can be used as stamping. So I put paint and I'm going to dot and try overlapping things. Sometimes you have to spread the paint around a little bit on your palette so that it evenly gets on the object that you are using. Some of these are for rolling, and if you're having a hard time rolling it through the paint, you could take a paintbrush and brush that on first. So if I take my brush and brush that on, then I can roll that on my paper. Again, scraping tools, so just dot it. You can either do stamping motions or dragging. But everything in the unique paintbrush drawer is made for this. So experiment, maybe try on your practice painting paper first. See what happens when you mix colors, see what happens when you overlap and you start to run out of paint. Sponges. It's a great way to add layers and texture, designs on top of each other to mix your colors. And while the paint is still wet, you can scratch through it and make some interesting designs. These will go in the drying rack. If you were using a palette, like a paper plate or a magazine page palette, then those will get thrown out when you are done. But all of the unique paintbrush items will need to be washed and then put in the dish drying racks when you are done using them. Messy mats can be reused, so those go back with the messy mats. Have fun, explore some different ways to make layers and textures.